crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef here, and today I'm back with more videos of the amazing swaps that I received at the Stampin' Up! OnStage event in Atlanta. So I hope you will look at the links below, because if you missed part 1 and 2, I showed you in part 1 30 cards that I swapped, and in part 2 36 more cards. So I'm excited. I'm going to keep on going. I have no idea how many cards I have, or how many 3D projects I have, or how many videos it's going to take to show you all these great things I came back with. But please stay with me, because the willpower it took me last night to not go through all these and wait until today was just amazing. So here we are. I'm going to show you, I'm going to go through the different cards, and I'm going to tilt them and show you some really amazing folds. And I'm just hoping these will inspire you and your creations. Now, all of these projects I'm showing you are created with current Stampin' Up! Products. They were created by demonstrators. One of the things we do at the OnStage events is we swap our crafts. So that's pretty cool, right? This amazing fold. And now this one, unfortunately, they didn't leave their contact information, but I can still figure out how it was done. This is the Birthday Memories suite. The little girl looks like she might have been cut out with the Brother Scan and Cut because of how clean it was cut. I have lots of tutorials on that on my YouTube channel, on my blog. Okay, this is Birthday Memories Designer Series paper. These are stitch framelets, or the inside one is. Okay, so when they do leave their contact information out, that means I'll be able to find out more about how it was made and do some more research. And if not, it's a fun little mystery game to see how things were made. Alright, so next I'm going to show you this cool happy birthday card with these different hand stamped flowers. It looks like a couple steps here were done in each of the stamping, because you have the sponging of the, maybe that's a crushed curry in the middle of each flower. Beautiful, lots of layers. Okay, and like the glitter, and I like the sponging around the edges of this stitch framelit. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, I'm going to show you this one. This is another coffee card. I just take some things out of the bag if it's easy for the glare. Okay, so I love this set. Coffee Break is my favorite suite of this year's catalog. Okay, now we have super cute little elephant. Wow, and what I really like about this card, if you can see that, this is actually 3D. This is not a stamp. This is actually a texture they did with making the little waves through the paper. And I like the layering and how the card base is gray, but then this matches this and this matches that, so that's really nice. And they look like they probably could have colored this with the watercolor pencils. All right, another pretty floral card. Thank you for caring. We can never have enough thank you cards, and so it's really nice. I'm sending out cards all the time. I'll be using some of these cards. Wow, good things are going to happen. I like this texture in the back. I like the, the black and white simplicity, but then you have the little bit of Bermuda Bay ribbon there. And that Good Things is held up with dimensionals. So really nice card. Okay, and so I do have some contact information on a lot of these cards. So if you want more information, I can try to find links to different instructions. And I'll be doing that later. I'll be contacting the creators. Wow, I like this. We have sort of like a tone-on-tone thing. We have the background is the same color as the embossed first layer. And then we have some layers going with this is the banner or triple banner punch, and you have this really nice lemon lime twist ribbon with the adhesive sequins, and it looks like Berry Burst and Night of Navy. So that's really elegant. That would be that high heel shoe, I think, would be really nice for like a bridal shower or something. I like the masculine look of this card. And this copper ribbon. And as much as I love like my little piggy and whimsical sets, I actually don't have this set. You know, but when I look at things like this, it makes me want to get it because, I mean, there's a hole in the tree and all the animals are sticking through the hole. So, and they didn't just use the wood textures paper, but they also embossed with the seaside texture embossing folder. Okay, so that's really a cool effect. And I always like to tilt my cards when I'm showing you so you don't get a lot of glare. And those are all hand colored with like the markers or pens. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so these stitched framelits were one of the prizes, or one of the celebration items you could get, which ended March 31st, but that's still going to be available. And I love the boots. I love, you know, the shading on the boots and how the color of the boots are matching the color of the flowers. I like all the different textures and with the glitter. So this is really nice. Not just for a cowgirl, but for anyone. Another cool coffee card. Oh, I got a couple stuck up together. That's kind of fun. They did the ice cubes in silver glitter. Oh, and I just noticed the ribbon up there, the soft sky. So it's really nice. I couldn't have picked a better friend than you. And this is nice. It has the basket weave embossing folder. And they punched out a few circles from the glitter paper, or glimmer paper it might be called. And I like how they did in the stamping, so you could, this looks like this one was stamped the first time and these were stamped the next time because they're lighter. So that's nice. So then you have like this depth to the bouquet of flowers. I think my mom would like a card like that. I mean, but it says friend, but I'm saying she would love like the colors of that card. But here, she'd even love this one better because my mom makes aprons that we sell on our Etsy shop. So this is awesome. I really don't believe I don't have this, you know, set yet. This Apron of Love set. But it looks like they took some Stampin' Up material and just cut out the logo and put it on the apron. And what I love about this is this card is demonstrating our new brush show. That's the powder that you spritz your paper with water, and then you put this powder on it, and then you sort of like let it ooze around and let it meld, let the colors meld together. So this is like really great for mixed media. And then it looks like Wink of Stella is on there for the shimmer, and then they embossed it with black. They use like Versamark and then black embossing powder. So this is just showing so many techniques. This would be, I would call this an advanced card if I had a class, you know, do some embossing and brush out, and that would be an advanced crafting class. Wow. How fun is this? Well, I was so busy during the event carrying around my lemon zest crates. I have another video of what I actually swapped with others, that I was just like, oh, you know, stick it in my bin. Stick the card in my bin. I can't even grab it. So I didn't even get to see all the cards I was trading, like until now. And part of swapping is meeting people, and I didn't even get to meet everybody I swapped with because we were so rushed, but we swapped during the breaks. So anyway, I'm seeing this card for the first time is my point. And that's what gets me excited. What I like about this sort of like this organza ribbon, I've seen, I mean, this is the white one, but I've seen, you know, you can color this with the blends as well. Okay, I like how they stamped the inside and all the different layering. And I like the bling. So a very pretty thank you card. Okay, this is that waterfront set again. I told you yesterday, like, that this waterfront set is awesome and that you could do so much with it. And here's just, you know, another example of what someone has done with that waterfront set. It really makes you look like an artist, you know, just stamping the different elements of the stamp set in different colors, and then you have this whole scene that looks like you hand painted the whole card. It's just fantastic. So actually I won that in my team. I'm part of the honeybees, and so I won that in one of my team meetings, which was so fun. Okay, well, this is just begging to be let out of the bag since it's in a Ziploc. Some of the bags are harder to open. Let's see this one close. All right, so fantastic. They took a butterfly and they first die cut the butterfly in black cardstock, and then it looks like they used Versamark and painted over parts of the butterfly. Then it looks like then they pour clear embossing powder over that. So then you have then you heat set that and you have this really cool texture. This is really thick now because they embossed this glossy butterfly. So that's fantastic. And then this technique, we actually did that in my shoebox swap. Then I can show you, what I did with this technique. So you just take a piece of paper and you stamp your whole image, and then you cut it apart, and then you can either raise it or just glue it onto these mattings, and so that's really nice too. And see if it has anything inside. Yes, this is great. So they have instructions, and I like when the demonstrators either put their contact information or instructions on how they did something. All right, we got bike ride. I have bike ride as well. I love that. When I went to OnStage last year in Amsterdam, they gave every participant in the room, and there are probably, over 1,000 of us, they gave everyone a bike ride stamp set, which was fantastic because in Amsterdam, there are more bikes than cars, and you can't even open your car to get out of your car without a bike practically running you over. So it was pretty cool. So I do like this. I have this bike. I don't have the door or the brick wall embossing folder, but I like what they did to it. I like the wreath. I really like how they did this whole scene. And that would be, to me, this would appeal to my European friends. If I sent that to my European friends, they'd really like this card. Well, any bike fan. I mean, not that we don't ride bikes here, just not as much. Americans like our SUVs, I guess. All right, enjoy the little things. This card is super thick. Oh, I see why now. I thought it was a special fold at first, but what's really nice is we were also given an envelope, and this is fantastic because the envelope. Oh, this is better and better. It's not an envelope. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, what this is they took 2 envelopes. Okay, let's see. I see what they did. These are 2 envelopes, and then they glued one of them. They licked it and glued it to the back. Then they put the cardstock on there. So they made this really cool pouch. I think this is fantastic. And let's see what's inside my pouch. Oh, cool. Now, I do not have a green thumb, but my neighbor has a green thumb, and I think this is so cute that they gave us packs of seeds in a floral envelope. Enjoy the little things. So this is fantastic. I love original ideas like this. Because it inspires you, because oh, what else could I put in those pockets? Now, I always have to put things back in the bags. I'll give you something to look at while I do that, because I don't want to lose my contacts who created these cards. Okay, we're going to go through this little pile, and then we're done for part 3. All right, let's see what's in here. This is another good old thick, fun thing. Okay, so what we have is a cute little gingerbread man on a doily with these are those little in color bitty bows. I love those. And we have gummy bears. How awesome is this? So this is a matchbook. I make a lot of matchbooks for my tea bags, but I never saw one this big. So this is nice. See that? So it's a matchbook to hold the gummy bears. You can use the matchbook style to hold anything that's flat. Like I'd use it for Gingerbread chocolate salad. Okay, and now here we have this one here. This is called the Happy Birthday Thinlet. And then they did some watercoloring techniques, or this is actually, that's just the way the designer series paper is. But I love this fold. I love the sequins. I love that thinlet. Okay, I don't have this teepee. How cute is this teepee with the little bear and pillow inside? Welcome, little one. You've seen a couple baby girl cards, and now we have a baby boy card. In fact, let me bring that up, because can you see that little bunny or little bear in the middle? How cute is that? Okay, and lastly, we have a really thick card. This is really thick. It has like layers and lots of layers and envelope inside, and lots of embellishments, and this is just gorgeous. So it looks like they streaked it by running it along the paper here, and then with the maybe that's soft suede. I just love it. And then we got the medallions going on and the circles and all these bling and elements. This is one you might have to pay extra postage to mail, but it's worth it. Okay, so thank you for watching. I think I've gone long enough, but I hope I've inspired you to go out and create some of these cards and use ideas from different ones to inspire your own crafting. Okay, please stay tuned because I haven't even made it to my 3D projects yet. Thank you. Bye.